What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Looks absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the corner?
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. It's fine. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round. Get on top of him.
On to the fourth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Good punch. There's a right hand. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Neither man really defending themselves. Exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they... And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him around the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Another scoring shot. And he fails to score with that left hook. The glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
There's a scoring blow. Away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges. On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Misses with that jab. fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Still swinging with nothing left. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Either man really defending themselves. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to... And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just misses with that big right hand. Nice shot with the left. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Is he out on his feet here? That was the moment. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two. And we enter the 8th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Oh, what a punch! We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
They score again with the left hand. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. He blocks the uppercut. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue. And there's the bell for round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that, man? Are they trying to get a man in out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Is Frazier in trouble? He's got a wounded animal right in front of him. Can he put him away? That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place. No rest for the weary. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. And here comes the 10th round. A lot of energy put into that last round. Can they keep it up here?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. As he weathered the storm, it looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. much cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Frazier and pickpocket him.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Missed him with that uppercut. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Solid punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. There's the bell for round 12. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round? Back to life now, starting to land some punches. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Right hand. Got out of the way, that right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.